Hi there, I'm Andrew. Welcome to RYD for a look at the Shoei RYD full-face motorcycle helmet. So this is completely new for their lineup for 2017. So really I think this came into existence because Shoei decided that they very much have catered to the needs of the sports bike rider and the touring bike rider. But with this booming market that we're in the urban riding sector, there perhaps wasn't a helmet in their range offering the trademark Shoei standard of protection and quality that had a really pared down aesthetic that would work well on these modern classics that our customers and us ride, like the Triumph Bonnevilles, Ducati Scramblers and the like. And you can very much see that that's backed up by a lot of the promotional material that Shoei have put out with the RYD. That's exactly the kind of bike they've paired these up with, and it looks fantastic. But I have to say this still would work as well for me on a touring bike or a sports bike. So I think this is their most versatile helmet to date. In terms of quality, you don't need to explain much when it comes to Shoei. It speaks for itself, but we're going to go through the technical spec anyway, just to show you that this mid-priced helmet, as far as Shoei's helmet goes, does carry most of the features you'd find even on their very top of the range helmets in terms of safety and protection. So this has the AIM Plus shell that you get with the top Shoei helmets. This is 5 layers of a composite and organic fibre material, making it really strong. And that allows the shell itself to be nice and compact. And that essentially all equates to the fact it looks slim and it looks good. There are also 4 different shell sizes, so for almost each size of helmet in their range you get a different shell, and that again means that it looks proportional and it looks good. So getting a really nice pared down style combined with this slim looking shell is exactly what we're after, and that's funnily enough exactly how it ended up on our desk in our office. A few of the guys riding around decided that they really wanted a brand like Shoei to come along with a helmet that they could use on any of the bikes that they ride any day of the year, and that is exactly what we have. So I've been riding with this helmet for a short while just to try it out, and I have to say I'm relatively familiar with the Shoei range, and I've certainly tried a few of their helmets out. I've always got on very well with the fit as someone with a kind of mid-oval head, 57cm head, usually making me a medium, and that's exactly where I am in the Shoei range. But my goodness me, this fits so beautifully. It's unbelievably light, it's unbelievably quiet as well, I'd like to add as well, and it's just so comfortable. It's more comfortable for me than any of the other helmets, even in their own lineup, which already sit at the top of the range. So it certainly makes a buying decision online easy for customers because their size guide is very reliable and the Shoei fit is a very universal fit as well. In terms of the quality of componentry we've got, so let's go run through. First up, just to say, the smoke visor that we have that looks amazing teamed up with this orange shell. This is a optional extra, so it actually, all the helmets in the range come fitted with a clear visor with a Pinlock ready system, which is included in the price as standard. For those who don't know the Pinlock system, it works a little bit like double glazing, and effectively it is the most sure-fired way to prevent fogging on visors on motorcycle helmets, and it works like a charm. You get a really nice anti-scratch visor as well, so top quality of visor system in itself. The shells have a beautiful paint finish as well, so this orange one we have has a lovely gloss finish with a subtle metal flake coming through. Really love this particular colorway. The visors with Shoei, you always get a really nice, secure, multi-point opening system, which means that you can kind of leave it wherever you want on that range and it's not going to fall down or flip up even at high speeds. You've got ventilation systems which are designed to be operational even with gloves on, even if you're riding along. So for example, on this jaw guard you've got a simple slider mechanism there giving you good ventilation through the front, and you've also either side of the Shoei logo up on top got slider mechanisms here as well for vents just either side of the forehead. Now the vents run through the shell leading to the exits at the back. Now this really explains for us why we love this style so much, because most of the time when we've been tempted to buy other helmets from the likes of Shoei because of the performance that they offered, we've been turned off by the fact that you get these garish and very aggressive race-looking sort of aerofoil vents at the backs and sides and at the bottom and so on, and really that's just not up our street. It never sits right with the kind of aesthetic that us and our customers, we feel, go for. This is almost completely profile, and it's a lovely slim and sleek design, and it really does have a very versatile aesthetic, and we're just so pleased that Shoei have released this helmet. So as we go inside, you're going to note a couple of other really cool features about this. So it's a double D-ring opening system, which is the most safe and secure way of operating the opening here with a nylon strap. You've got a very soft internal lining which is removable and it's washable, it's hypoallergenic, and you also have pads there just on the underside of that nylon strap just to prevent chafing and make it really comfortable as well. So this helmet is as comfortable as a helmet can be. Now, one of the other things about this that's really very impressive, and I haven't seen this on a urban focused motorcycle helmet before, is these emergency quick release mechanisms on the pads on the helmet. Now this is something you normally tend to find just on the top of the range focused race helmets, and this allows emergency services essentially to remove the helmet from a rider in the case of a serious accident without the risk of damage to the neck, because as you can imagine, getting your head into this helmet, the whole point is it's supposed to be a snug and secure fit. So what you don't want is to be yanking someone's helmet off their head if they've had an accident, just you don't know what you might do. So this is very self-explanatory for anyone in the emergency services. They won't need any instruction manuals. You simply take these red nylon straps, and if I'm quiet for a moment, you might hear the little pop, which pulls it out from the release mechanism that's holding it in. And that then allows you, if you were to carry on pulling this, to release this whole system. It pops out all the way around nice and easily, and that will give you enough space to get the rider's head out without causing any damage. So that's a really clever system, and it's the first time any of the helmets in our range certainly have been able to offer that in a style that we really liked. So the RYD is in stock and available now at Urban Rider. If you've got any further questions, just leave that in the section below and we'll try to get back to you as quickly as we can. And equally, we love hearing from you guys with comments and feedback about the new products that we show you. So stay tuned, because there is so much great stuff coming out from these guys, but also other leading brands for our 2017 riding season ahead, and we're super excited to be showing you, and we'll do so very shortly. So we'll see you then. Goodbye.